Hey everybody, I just wanted to do another all signs general tarot reading. It's timeless. It's a Celtic cross. It's 10 cards. And I shuffled and laid out the cards already. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys what I got for you. For the first card, I pulled the King of Swords. That would be your querent, your significant, however you want to say it. Basically, with the King of Swords, it's either you in itself, where you're coming out as that energy, whether it's a person close to you or something that you're worried about, or it's what you're asking about, possibly a water, I don't know why I want to say water sign, I want to say air sign, but this might represent a judgmental or a ruthless energy, someone that needs to balance their intellect with their emotions somehow. Like I said, if it's not you, it's somebody that you're inquiring about. The crossing card here is the Seven of Cups. Too many illusions, dreams, choices. You're indecisive, you're aloof. Finding it hard to make up your mind, and that indecisive is what's blocking you, because you can't make a decision one way or the other. Or either this is what's blocking the other person or whoever you're asking about, the Aquarian itself. This is the card that would be blocking them. So if it's about someone else, it's about their lack of decision maybe towards you. But either way, it's causing a lot of stress on you. Now, for the next card, your position 3, your 5 of Wands, what's crowning you, what's in your head, what's going on, above the surface. Your rants, arguments, conflict, battle, opposition. I feel that any of the 5, there's always going to be conflict and change and upheaval. And with the Wands, I feel like it's coming at you in all directions. It might even be all around you. It could be more than one person. It could be a group. It could be a job. It could be yourself in all different types of facets and avenues and choices that you're battling with making. But you're going through all the motions, and it's causing a lot of stress and pain, like I said. It's causing a lot of arguments, and that's what's really going on the surface, is that you can't be around the situation of this person without upsetting you to the point to where all you do is argue about them or to them or with them. The root cause. What really caused this problem, I feel, for you guys, is the problem was caused by other people opposing you to this other person. People were running your name down in the dirt, picking on you behind your back, poking at you, making fun of shit at your expense to this person, ultimately influencing their feelings towards you over time, and softening the blow, so to speak, on their end, that they were able to even put you as a choice instead of a priority. They felt like they had to be in their ego. They had an image to upkeep with these people, and among the choices that you were as one of them, I feel like there were several others as well. I do believe that ultimately other people were the root cause of this. Your other person had to let them influence them. Now, I'm not saying that they're not at fault, because they are ultimately the ones who are at fault here. But something in the outside forces is what has influenced them to that point, to where it causes the issues, to where they were able to just finally say fuck it and do what they wanted, because they had the approval of the outside world to do what they wanted to do to you and not be looked at in any kind of negative light, because they had already run your name down so much that those other people had no choice but want that person to leave you. I mean, honestly, like, they were telling them horrible things. You would have done the same. Ultimately, those things were a lie, but those people did not know that. I don't know if that makes any sense. I hope it does. In the past, the Two of Wands, you were progressing. You were realizing your long-term goals. You were trying to come to a point in your life where you could decide on what you needed to do to move forward. You were progressing. You felt like things were moving in the right direction for you, regardless of the relationship. This could have been with your job, maybe. Other things that were going well for you. And, your relationship wasn't your priority at that time because it was failing. And I don't think that that's the reason it failed. I think that it was failing anyways, and you tried everything you could, so you shifted your focus to something else. In the future, the Sun reversed. No clarity's coming in this situation. I like to give people the truth. I do like to have good readings. But for me to tell you that your future is going to be the Sun, I'd be lying to you. If I was going to tell you the Sun reversed, that it's going to be sad for you. You're going to struggle to see the bright side of life for a little while. You're not going to get clarity in the situation. That's the truth. It is significant to me that out of all the cards that could have come out here, it was the sun for your future. But the thing is, it was the reverse sun. That's just as significant. And in my opinion, and my beliefs, and what I feel, and what I know to be true in my heart, and as far as this reading goes, the faster you realize that you're not going to get that clarity, the quicker you're going to see the bright side of life again. As long as you stay in that sadness and you have that lack of clarity because you're sad, you will struggle to see the bright side of life. But once you understand that you're not losing anything, you're gaining things for yourself, that this is not meant to be, because if something can be taken from you, it's not yours. As far as that goes, as far as relationships go, that's not your person, baby. Or they couldn't have even classified you as an option. There would have been no other option. There would have never been a chance to make a choice, because you would have never had this person put you in that situation to be as a choice. So for your future, unless you change this energy, honey, unless you realize that you're not going to get this clarity and you accept that, and that's going to be your closure in itself, you're going to struggle to see the bright side. You're going to have a hard time seeing things. You're not going to have that clarity. So go ahead and accept that. You're not going to get closure from this person. This person doesn't feel like they owe you anything, but they do. Let it go. Forgive them, but do it for you. In position 7, I got the 9 of Wands. So that would be your attitude. You're standing tall. You're strong. You're resilient. You're almost through this bullshit. Don't give up now. You're standing tall in the face of these adversities. You are fighting the good fight as hard as you can. You're trying to stay positive. You're trying to stand tall. You're doing it. Not a lot of people could walk this fucking walk and be standing straight up tall the way you are right now. A lot of people give up for less than what you've dealt with. So remember that you are fucking strong. For your environment, you might even be in a new place. Maybe you've relocated. For some of you, I feel like you're not in the same place anymore. And this is triggering you into a creative, if that makes any sense. Like you're wanting to do something new for yourself. Wanting to create something new with this new person, or with a new thing, or with something that makes you feel whole again. For 9, the hopes and fears, you did get the Magician reversed. Confusion, deceit, balancing acts, ill intentions. That is, of course, what you fear. You've been through so much shit. You were striving for that balance. You were progressing, remember? And then all this shit happened, and it's like, whoa, Nelly, what the fuck? I didn't ask for this. You fear being lied to. You fear someone coming at you with ill intentions from the get-go, because all you want is fucking love, and all you give to people is fucking love, and all you get is fucking shit. I don't blame you. The potential outcome is the Queen of Cups. Now, I don't like coming up with court cards in the last outcome, because this does tell me sometimes that, and this might be your energy. I hope it is. If this is your energy, wonderful. If not, then whoever this represents is the only person that's going to influence the outcome of this event, or this querent, or this issue that you have. It could be a water sign, Queen of Cups, or it could be the person that you have the most love for. If you're a water sign and you are in love with this person with all your heart, this represents you, and you are ultimately the only one who can influence this situation. If it's not, then all I can say to you is that this represents this person that you have the most love for, that you could ever have for another love person. And they're going to be the only ones that influence the situation, and that's only because you're allowing them to. Don't let their choices and their decisions make or break your energy. I feel like it's kind of a sad ending for some people, and it's going to be a beautiful ending for some of you that are this actual, energy. But, man, it's going to be something else. But I know you guys have all the courage and all the abilities to do these things, because you've made it through so much. You pulled the 9 of Wands. I know that you're that person, that you can do it. Damn, I'm losing my voice, sorry. The overall energy, which is funny, I pulled the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords was reversed. The Queen of Cups was funny because that also came out as the last card. So it's funny because overall energy, the very fucking first card I pulled out of the deck was the Queen of Cups. The very fucking last card I pulled out of the deck was the fucking Queen of Cups. So this is somebody significant. This may be you. I hope this is you. Water sign. Water signs, this is you. This Page of Swords reversed represents failed plans, breaking relationship cycles as you grow older and mature. Ending that bullshit, the pain. So you're ending that love for somebody, or they're ending that love for you. And that was the overall energy of this reading. And I pulled that out before I did anything else. And I'm reading it last because as a comparison with the reading, as I've taught myself through the reading, I'd be down if it doesn't represent the overall energy of this reading. Failed relationships, failed plans, fucked up shit that breaks your heart. And the Queen of Cups again. The King of Swords was the very first card, the Querent. Page of Swords is reversed. Where's the energy with the Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups was the very last card as well. I'm telling you now, don't let this person affect you anymore because they're fucking you up. They fucked you up enough. Let it ride. Move forward with this new person. Possibly an air sign. Possibly a fire sign. See a lot of wands in here. So I'm going to go with possibly a fire sign for sure. Or be like that energy of the fire sign and be passionate towards something else. Take that love that you have, or that love that someone has for you. If you have to flip the roles, flip the roles. You know how it is. But I wanted to read this Celtic cross spread for you guys. And I hope it sheds some light on some things. And maybe it helps you a little bit. Because this person's not going to give you what you need, babe. And as soon as you realize you can get it from yourself, you're going to be in that Queen of Cups energy if this is not you. All right, babies. Have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you later.